Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I am Anieti Patrick. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and Star Times channel 276. Now the news in full. Christian faithful in Nigeria have today joined their counterparts in other parts of the world to celebrate Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ, described as the symbol of peace and salvation to the world. Global Television correspondent Sadia Yakubu visited some churches in Abuja to track the celebrations. Here is her report.
Christian faithfuls gathered in the presence of God to celebrate the birth of Jesus, a day of hope, joy and thanksgiving for God's gift to humanity. It was a message of love, sacrifice and forgiveness at both the Holy Trinity Catholic Church Maitama and Ekwa Church Central Area, Abuja.
Well, today is Christmas, and Christmas is the celebration of the taking of flesh of God, God coming down to earth to save mankind.
On this special day, people come together with their families and friends, exchange gifts and pray for peace and prosperity, as well as sing carols. Christmas also reminds Christian faithfuls of the importance of gratitude for what they have and care for the less privileged.
Today is a very wonderful day, not only me, to the whole world.
We are celebrating because this day, centuries ago, over 20 centuries ago, we are privileged to have God so love us mightily, to have given us his one and only begotten Son.
Christmas was prophesied a long time ago through Prophet Isaiah that salvation will come into the world through Christ.
The sermon is wonderful, reminded us about the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
As the Christmas Day celebration continues, the prayer remains for peace to reign in the hearts and homes of the celebrants. Sadia Yakubu, reporting for Global Television News.
Christians in Kano State have joined their counterparts across the world to commemorate this year's Christmas celebration marking the birth of Jesus Christ. Global TV correspondent Idris Jubri reports that special church services were held featuring prayers for Nigeria's unity, peace, and peaceful coexistence among citizens. Here's his report.
Christmas in Kano, Nigeria's center of Islamic learning and one of the country's most historic and culturally rich cities, presents the Christian community with a unique blend of faith and tradition. Across the state, churches organize special services and carol concert, drawing worshippers together in a joyful celebration of the season. Christmas is an annual festival commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, observed on December 25th by billions of people around the world as a religious and cultural celebration. Beyond the decoration and festivities, the season carries a message that transcends cultures and beliefs.
The message this day, Christmas, is the message about the birth of Jesus Christ, the coming of the Messiah. This day is the day that I've been choosing for all Christians to celebrate His coming. So we are excited, we are happy all over the world. And the birthday of Jesus Christ is one of the highly celebrated birthday in the world.
We should respect our neighbors. We should treat them like human beings. Because we are created by God. We did not create ourselves. In fact, let me tell you, you did not choose your family. You did not choose where to be born. You did not choose your state. You did not choose your tribe. You just wake up and discover you are either Hausa or Fulani or Igbo or any other tribe. This is my message for our people in Nigeria and all over the world this Christmas. And I pray that God will grant us that peace. Yes.
For many Christians in Kano, Christmas represents the story of divine hope entering the world through the birth of Jesus Christ. For others, it serves as a reminder of generosity, family values, and communal living.
According to the book of Isaiah chapter 9 from verse 6 and 7, the Bible said that another name for Jesus is the Prince of Peace. So my prayer is that God will grant us peace in northern Nigeria, peace in Nigeria, because
If there is no peace, there can be prosperity. And we need prosperity as individuals, as a people, to prosper. Because if the roads are not clear, you can't come here to interview me.
Amidst ongoing security challenges facing Nigeria, the central message from the Christian community in Kano this Christmas is a call for peace as a foundation for sustainable national development.
My prayer is that God will bring back the peace and security, especially in the northern part of this country. That the Lord will touch the heart of these insurgents, because I may not believe that the war can be completely won through military might alone, but there should be a kind of God should touch their hearts, to change their minds. Because many of these insurgents also live among us,
Kano State, known for its diverse population, once again reflects mutual respect and peaceful coexistence, as the Christmas season provides an opportunity for people of different faith and background to celebrate harmony and unity. From Kano, Idris Jubrin, Global Television News.
As the festive season unfolds, families in Imo State navigate a mix of joy and hardship. Our correspondent Amarachi Ibe takes us into the homes of two families in Owerri North local government, revealing how they celebrate Christmas amidst rising costs and insecurity. Here's a report.
Our journey begins in Obibiezena, where Patrick Sunday and his family welcomes us warmly. Despite the challenges of high cost of living and insecurity, Patrick shares how his family strive to keep the festive spirit alive. He emphasizes the need for government intervention to create jobs and improve security.
Well, celebration of Christmas is not just each. We thank God. We go to church to thank Him in the church. And it is not easy for one to live up to December, from January to December. He has made it for us to live up to December, so there is every need to go and thank Him wherever we are.
A short distance away, the family of Gabinus Umunnakwe shares a similar story. Limited income has reduced the scale of celebration, but hope remains strong. Gabinus appeals for policies that support job creation and provides relief for struggling families, noting that festive joy should not be a luxury.
We are enjoying it now, since we are alive. That's the first thing. Since we are alive, we're healthy enough. Let's look onto the poor masses, create jobs for the masses. My message to them is not about everybody should sow his or her coat according to her size. If you don't have a cup of curry, you learn from somebody who has. Help the person, or you borrow from the person.
For these families, Christmas is no longer about abundance, but resilience. Their experiences reflect the broader reality facing many households and highlights the urgent need for economic stability and effective governance. From Owerri, Amarachi Ibe, reporting for Global TV News.
President Bola Tinubu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to upholding religious freedom and protecting Nigerians of all faiths from violence. In his Christmas message to Christians in Nigeria and across the world, the president prayed for lasting peace, especially among communities of different religious beliefs. He urged citizens to reflect on the teachings of Jesus Christ, whom he described as the Prince of Peace. Tinubu also advised Nigerians traveling during the festive season to remain patient, orderly, and law-abiding on the roads. Meanwhile, President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, has urged Nigerians to promote peace, love, and unity. In his Christmas message, Senator Akpabio emphasized the importance of spreading love, kindness, and generosity at Yuletide. He also encouraged Nigerians to remember those in need and offer a helping hand. The Senate president noted that Jesus Christ exemplified peace, love, and generosity, and his birth should be an occasion for joy and merriment. He highlighted the need for Nigerians to remain hopeful and steadfast in the face of challenges, praying for the country's peace, unity, and progress. The Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, has congratulated Christians and Nigerians on the celebration of Christmas, urging citizens to embrace love, unity, and compassion. In a statement issued by Livinius Nwagbohugu, Chief Press Secretary to the Deputy Speaker, Kalu described Christmas as a period for reflection on the birth of Jesus Christ and the values of sacrifice, love, and service to humanity. He called on Nigerians to reach out to the needy and promote peaceful coexistence, stressing that collective effort remains key to national progress and development. The Deputy Speaker also urged citizens to pray for peace and unity in the country, expressing optimism about Nigeria's future while wishing Nigerians a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Minister of Foreign Affairs Yusuf Tuga says Nigeria provided the intelligence that led to the United States airstrike on terrorist targets in the country and formally approved the operation before it was carried out. Tuga disclosed this a day after the U.S. confirmed it had conducted the strike as part of counter-terrorism operations. Ambassador Tuga noted that the operation was the outcome of an ongoing security cooperation between Nigeria and the United States, not motivated by religious considerations. The Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) has appealed to churches to celebrate Christmas with wisdom and heightened security awareness. CAN advised churches to consider smaller gatherings or alternative worship arrangements where necessary to ensure safety. The association also appealed to security agencies to increase their presence around worship centers nationwide. It called on Nigerians to remember victims of violence and displacement during the season of goodwill. The Nigerian Labour Congress has asked Nigerians to reject any tax law that is distorted or allegedly falsified. NLC President Joe Ajero, in his Christmas message, said such policies undermine public trust and worsen economic hardship. He called for a fair tax system where the wealthy pay their fair share. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated the former APC national chairman and political ally, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, on his 76th birthday, describing him as an astute politician and accomplished administrator with over 5 decades of public service. Tinubu noted that Ganduje's roles as a senior administrator in the Federal Capital Territory, Kano State Commissioner for Works, 2-term Deputy Governor, 2-term Governor, and his current position as Chairman of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. The President expressed his appreciation to Ganduje's friendship and close collaboration at different times, his services to the APC, and pray for good health and continued service to Nigeria and humanity. The All Progressives Congress National Chairman, Professor Netinwai Gilwalta, has approved the appointment of Yusuf Dingaidi as a media icon and 14 others as special advisors, and senior special assistants to strengthen the party's administrative and strategic capacity. A statement from the APC National Secretariat stated that the appointments aim to enhance coordination, policy formulation, and stakeholder engagement at the national level. The aides are expected to leverage their experience and professionalism. You're watching the live broadcast of Midday News. When Midday News returns, Sudan receives Italian amidst devastating conflicts. Details coming shortly, plus business and sports stories on the other side of this break. Please stay with us. It's good to have you back on Midday News. In business, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, has reshuffled critical directors in the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority following rumors of serious corrupt practices by key officers of the Aviation Regulatory Agency. The reshuffle of the senior officers may not be unconnected with allegations of inefficiency and compromised oversight in the agency's Directorate of Airworthiness Standards. This comes as the Nigerian Safety Investigation Board on December 14, 2025 and December 16, 2025, respectively, issued reports indicating major aircraft incidents involving unscheduled aircrafts. And on the foreign scene, the head of an alliance of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger declared that the launch of a joint battalion must be followed by large-scale operations in the coming days in a region plagued by deadly extremism. Burkina Faso leader Captain Ibrahim Traore gave no details in his comments after being named the new head of the Alliance of Sahel States, whose 3 military-led members withdrew from West Africa's regional bloc this year. The alliance formed in 2023. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger are the most affected as the vast Sahel region south of the Sahara has become the deadliest place in the world for extremism, with armed groups linked to Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State group. All 3 countries have seen coups in recent years and struggle with overstretched security forces. Residents of Somalia capital have voted in municipal elections in a move towards restoring universal suffrage. The vote marks a significant step towards the country's first direct national elections in more than 5 decades. Heavy security was deployed across the city. Officials say the exercise will help test readiness for national polls. Some regions, however, did not participate. The Sudanese authorities have taken delivery of aid provided by Italian government amidst a conflict that has long ravaged the country. Workers at Port Sudan Airport unloaded 25 tons of aid parcels sent by Italy, which Ambassador of Italy to Sudan, Michel Tomasi, described as the first phase of an operation which much bigger than that will be followed next year by more shipments scheduled to arrive by sea. Zarau Nasir has the rest of the story.
The aid operation itself, organized by the Italian Agency for Development Cooperation, continues as planned. The Foreign Ministry announced late on 23 December that Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani will not attend the scheduled loading of a humanitarian flight to Sudan on 24 December. Ambassador Michel Tomasi stated that the goal is to distribute essential items to the Timor refugees who have been adversely impacted by the conflict in Sudan.
This is the first phase of an operation which is much bigger and that will be followed next year by more shipments by sea, with the idea to support and bring assistance to the approximately 20,000 IDPs in the camps in and around Sudan.
While largely symbolic, ministerial attendance will have highlighted Italy's logistical role in delivering emergency supplies amid Sudan's civil conflict. Airport authorities, however, confirmed that standard cargo security protocols remain in place and that passenger operations are unaffected. Zahra Nasr reporting for Global TV News.
In sports, Super Eagles coach Eric Chelle has assured Nigerians that the team will continue to improve at the African Cup of Nations. His comments followed Nigerians' 2-1 victory over Tanzania in their opening match. Chelle praised the team's strong first-half performance but noted a drop in intensity later in the game. Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim has made it clear he is unwilling to sanction any player departures during the January transfer window unless suitable replacements are brought in, insisting his squad is already stretched too thin. The Manchester United head coach is facing growing uncertainty around the future of Kobe Mainoo and Joshua Zirkzee, both of whom are keen for more regular playing time in the second half of the season. Meno is still hoping to secure a loan move once he regains full fitness, while Zirkzee has been linked with a potential return to Italy after struggling for consistent minutes. And that's it on Midday News. Here's a recap of the stories. Meanwhile, a quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and Star Times channel 276. Kindly follow us across all our social media platforms now showing on your screen using @Global TV NG. I am Anita Patrick. Compliments of the season and thank you for joining us.